Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Former Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley and her husband, AEW star Buddy Matthews, got married on June 23, 2024. The Australian natives reportedly began dating in 2022. The couple is quite active on Instagram and X, FKA Twitter. They often share life updates and post pictures and videos of them together. Recently, they collaborated on a reel where they were seen training in the gym. The newlyweds donned black and performed exercises for the chest. They hit dumbbell presses, pec flies, and Smith machine presses. At the very end of the clip, Ripley showed her middle finger, which was probably a sneer at her WWE bash in Berlin opponents. Matthews is a member of the House of Black faction. Apart from him, the stable consists of Malachi Black, Brody King, and Julia Hart. The stable recently competed in a four-way London ladder match for the AEW World Trios Championship at All in 2024, but failed to win the gold. Rhea Ripley on her wedding with Buddy Matthews. Rhea Ripley recently had a conversation with Denise Salcedo, where she candidly spoke about her wedding. She summed up the whole occasion by calling it "my little gothic wedding." The theme was, "Till Death." Because it is on par with me and my aesthetic, and Matt's got the same sort of aesthetic as well. And he wants me to be happy as well, so he was down for it, but we had a black, burgundy, and gold theme. And I had my black dress and we had black roses and all of that. It was lovely, it all came together so well. "My little gothic wedding," she said. The Terror Twins, consisting of Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, will lock horns with the Judgment Day's Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan in a mixed tag team match at WWE Bash in Berlin. The anticipation for WWE Bash in Berlin was palpable. The first ever WWE Premium Live event in Germany's capital was set to make history, and the excitement was only heightened by the brewing rivalries and potential surprises on the card. Among the most talked about stars heading into the event was Rhea Ripley, the reigning Women's World Champion, who had been dominating the WWE scene with her fierce persona and unparalleled in-ring skills. However, what truly caught the attention of the WWE Universe was a recent video that surfaced online, showing Rhea Ripley training with her real-life husband and AEW star, Buddy Matthews. The video, posted on Matthews' official social media accounts, quickly went viral, drawing reactions from fans of both WWE and AEW alike. A power couple in the ring. The video, titled "Iron Sharpens Iron," opens with an aerial shot of a dimly lit, private wrestling gym, the kind of place where champions are made. The camera zooms in to show Buddy Matthews, sweat dripping from his brow, as he adjusts the padding on the ropes. He looks up and smirks as Rhea Ripley steps into the frame, her signature black and purple gear glistening under the overhead lights. "Ready to push the limits?" Matthews asks, his voice full of determination. "Always," Ripley responds, cracking her knuckles as she steps onto the mat. What followed was a nearly 10-minute display of raw power, technique, and a deep understanding of each other's strengths and weaknesses. The training session was a masterclass in wrestling psychology, with the couple pushing each other to their absolute limits. It was clear that they were preparing for more than just a match, they were preparing for war. The training session began with a series of intense warm-ups, with Matthews and Ripley exchanging holds, counters, and submissions. Despite their different wrestling styles, Matthews known for his high-flying agility and striking, and Ripley for her brute strength and technical prowess, the two flowed seamlessly in the ring. Their chemistry was undeniable, not just as a married couple, but as two athletes who understood the art of wrestling on a profound level. As the session progressed, the intensity ramped up. Ripley, who was preparing for her upcoming title defense at Bash in Berlin against a yet-to-be-announced challenger, was relentless in her pursuit of perfection. Matthews, on the other hand, was the perfect sparring partner, using his experience from the AEW ring to challenge Ripley in ways she wasn't accustomed to. The video showed them exchanging hard-hitting strikes, with Ripley landing a series of powerful lariats that would make any opponent think twice. Matthews responded with his signature running knee strike, which Ripley barely dodged, showcasing her agility and quick thinking. At one point, Matthews lifted Ripley onto his shoulders, teasing a devastating powerbomb. However, Ripley countered mid-air, turning the move into a Hurricane Rana that sent Matthews crashing into the turnbuckle. The camera caught the brief smile on Ripley's face, a testament to the mutual respect and competitiveness between the two. Training for a new era. As the training session came to a close, the video transitioned to a sit-down interview with Ripley and Matthews, both visibly exhausted but satisfied with their efforts. They discussed the significance of the upcoming Bash in Berlin, not just for Ripley, but for the future of women's wrestling in WWE. Bash in Berlin is a huge opportunity, not just for me, but for the entire women's division, Ripley said, her tone serious. We're breaking new ground, and I want to make sure that I'm at the top of my game. Training with Buddy has been incredible because he brings a different perspective, one that pushes me to be better every day. Matthews nodded in agreement. Rhea is one of the best in the world, hands down. But there's always room for growth, for new challenges. That's why we push each other so hard. Because when she steps into that ring in Berlin, she needs to be ready for anything. The video ended with a montage of Ripley and Matthews hitting the gym, lifting weights, and perfecting their in-ring techniques. The final shot showed Ripley standing in the middle of the ring, her title draped over her shoulder, as Matthews looked on from the corner. The message was clear: Rhea Ripley was ready for whatever Berlin had in store for her. Fan reactions and speculation. As soon as the video dropped, social media exploded with reactions. WWE and AEW fans alike praised the couple for their dedication and the unique glimpse into their training regimen. Many fans speculated that the video was more than just a training session, it was a statement. Rhea and Buddy are showing the world that they're not just here to participate, they're here to dominate, one fan tweeted. This kind of crossover training could be a game changer for both WWE and AEW. Others wondered if this collaboration hinted at a potential future where the wrestling world's boundaries might blur even further, allowing for more interpromotional crossovers. However, not everyone was convinced. Some fans questioned whether this level of intensity was necessary, particularly with the physical toll it could take on Ripley ahead of such a major event. But those concerns were quickly overshadowed by the overwhelming excitement for the upcoming Bash in Berlin. Looking ahead to Bash in Berlin with the training video making waves, all eyes were now on Rhea Ripley as she prepared to defend her Women's World Championship at Bash in Berlin. The event was shaping up to be one of the most important nights in WWE's recent history, and Ripley was determined to leave her mark. As for Buddy Matthews, the video served as a reminder that despite being in different promotions, the bond between him and Ripley was unbreakable. They were a power couple, not just in their personal lives, but in the world of professional wrestling. As the countdown to Bash in Berlin continued, one thing was certain: Rhea Ripley was ready to unleash her full potential, and with Buddy Matthews by her side, the WWE Universe could expect nothing less than a spectacular performance from the Nightmare. The WWE Universe, along with fans from around the world, eagerly awaited the moment when Rhea Ripley would step into the ring at Bash in Berlin. With her relentless training, fueled by the support and expertise of her husband, Buddy Matthews, Ripley was poised to deliver a match that would be remembered for years to come.